Just aim. It's that simple.
I still don't get it.
Come on, I'm right here.
Come on. Just focus and open your mind. I know it's not as easy as it looks, but I know it's not that hard. Okay. All right. Try once more. You just sound constipated, all right? Now give me that.
You gonna shoot, or are you just standing there acting like you're having the biggest hand workout in your life?
All right, and now we have one last fix.
Oh, really? What is it?
Look at this.
What the hell?
What do you mean? I fixed it. I'm not buying you a new one. Look, you never needed an umbrella wand to get your powers. Like, you never needed that. Okay, now just watch this, and you're gonna do exactly as I do, the way I do it, exactly, and you'll see. Okay? Okay. Alright, so now first, you want to cross your arms like the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, alright? And then, you want to put your arms at your sides like some sort of funky martial arts move. Some circles to help you build up your 2D energy into 3D energy so that you can start rubbing your hands together frictionful. It doesn't have to be perfect, because nobody can do that perfectly. Alright, and then you want to rub your hands together like you're trying to start a fire with your hands, because you're that cool. And by that I mean you're hot. Alright? And now you're gonna have an orb, a sphere, a circle, a 3D circle actually. It's gonna form. Okay? And then that's gonna become more 3D like a sphere or an orb or a circle, but like in 3D. So the 3D circle. And then once you've finished ripping off of Dragon Ball Z, you're done. Now, I want you to do exactly that, as I did, but with magical effects. What? Yeah, you heard me. You need me to explain it again?
Okay, I got this. Just hand movements. Just hand movements.
Whoa! You did it! I was not expecting that.
I know,
Good
right?
job! I'm on my back! Get off me! Come here!
Mind if I drink? You are so bad, dude. Like, it's not that hard to just, I don't know. Pew, pew, pew!
I know. I'm not really good as you and the wizard.
I mean, you got that pizzazz and all, but you're holding back for some reason.
do I know?
You got the spirit, you got the grit, but I never really needed either of those things. Power is refractory. Using it can be turbulent at times. Stabilization. This crystal I got on my chest, it's what holds me together. Took a while to figure out, but it is what empowers me. What allows me to do what I do. If I didn't have it, I'd be a chaotic spark of confused proportions. What I think you need is something that helps you give yourself clarity of mind.
What if I'm not meant to do this? Better yet, cut out for this stuff.
You made it this far in learning something you thought you wouldn't master? You, just haven't got to know all figured out yet, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Stabilizers, you say?
I mean, this might be the key to solving my problem.
Well, if you're confident in your friend's theory, then I guess we could look. Okay, it should be here at this library. Now, the acquaintance of mine wrote a book about the whole thing. Stabilizers.
The library is closing in 5 minutes.
Careful with that, don't drop it. It's pretty fragile for a bunch of paper. But the point is, you see, that ancestral magic is very unpredictable. Even the pioneer magicians of our time really had no control over it at all.
So, what'd they do? Make some sort of capsule or crystal?
No! Obviously, they used statues. I have no idea how those two would work. But what I can fully remember is that these statues were very strong and could handle even the most unstable energy, like yourself.
Do people still use them, though?
No, but at least, that's what I choose to believe, and we all know that's what really matters. You see, we don't see that many people, out and about practicing sorcery these days, so there's not really a reason for them to exist anymore, because we know that's how stuff works, right? Well, I have no idea who most of these people are, but lucky for you, I do know of at least one, and it's not Jesus Christ. So, you know where to find him? No! Find him yourself!
How am I gonna do that? Use Google?
Yes! Exactly that! You're so smart, you thought of it. You can do it.
I guess some research won't hurt.
It's never killed anybody.
Not yet.
It's the first time for everything.
Hey,
Yeah?
want to research?
heart beats loud as I move about, searching around and about. In the darkness I won't bow out. Through the struggle I'll find a route. In this journey there's no time to float.
Alright, here's what we got. Closest thing we got to Santiago in his early days was being a vandalizer and a scrounger. He actually lived nearby, but then flipped. Started using magic to terrorize people around California.
He was said to be a murderer, a savior, but always a person that just wreaked havoc. There were some police reports of him having violent interactions with other obscure but older wizards. One at 𝚒𝚌𝚒𝚗, in the middle of nowhere, he copied the Statue of Liberty and put it near a hotel with back. Destroyed a statue of the university in Los Angeles, and burned down a church in Pittsburgh. Allegedly. Oh my god. This just keeps on going.
Guess he just hates history. He's been doing these things for 40 years, but he's still hard to find. I snagged a report on his recent attack, and also searched a website about conspiring against Santiago. It also left the mailing address below, so maybe your best shot is them.
The problem with this guy is that the more I try to find out about him, the more he just feels so confusing. Contrived, even. None of it adds up. I mean, are you sure this is even the right place? It's pretty easy to be mistaken.
Is it though? I mean, it's just the one guy. I mean, like, if everybody's heard of him, it can't be that hard to track his whereabouts, right? I don't know. I just can't wait to meet people made out of thin air. You know, it's crazy. It's exciting, right?
But, I mean, you never know.
Hold on. We're not alone.
I mean, obviously, it's just the two of us.
Sometimes I swear you're this stupid. Huh? What happened? All I remember is going like, ow!
No, I don't remember that. Oh, I've seen this from a TV show before. We cannot step over that. We're so gonna get electrocuted. We're screwed.
Really? You serious?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't do anything to you guys. That's his job.
This kidnapping stuff is getting old. You do this all the time.
I'm on my streak. I gotta rack up.
Our streak. You just take them all for yourself. You don't realize there are people that grind too, like me.
Listen, you had the most count last year.
What's he doing?
He's gonna burn us
Oh.
with that lighter. That means fire.
Oh, hey! Oh, look, you might want to hear us out. We're not here to take any evidence from you guys or do anything. We're just here to figure out somebody.
Figure out who.
Santiago.
Yeah, what about him?
Did some research.
fine.
Santiago. Cool magician and whatnot from what I hear now.
So, what happened to him?
I'm not too sure. We were friends for a while, but not close enough, because he drifted away after his realization and all.
So, I'm assuming his exercise of sorcery changed him.
No. No, not at all. In fact, he resented magic. He did mention one afternoon during an exchange at an old spot we used to go to. He said he was tired of having to be a specific somebody for the people before him. He had his mind set on a future that would be paved by him, but he knows the sacredness and the value of his name. The legacy behind him was that he was the next in line to continue. We went out to the field and he told me he was going away. He wanted to start over and start a new legacy for himself. To live regularly and not commit to, well, being Santiago. Then he said he would leave for a while until he had it all figured out. Promised we'd figure things out together, but I never saw him again.
Have you seen him since then?
After our last exchange, no. He had hoped to never use magic, to never entertain his family's antics, and never to add on to the legend. Went off the grid, from what I thought, but here we are, still out there, becoming a goose chase of stories that I didn't realize would come from him.
It doesn't align with anything that everybody's told me about him. It's like these stories are laid out to confuse the legend, to distort himself from what he's truly known for. We're finding a fake guy.
I'll help find him.
I won't.
Might as well find some closure to this. At least I want to get out of this knowing that he didn't betray himself like he did to me. I remember him saying that one of the places he would always go to lay low were in the parks.
I think that could be it. Is it nearby?
Very. We should be able to walk there since he's gone back local. Now, come with me.
Callisto?
Julius?
Same as usual?
Yep. Same for my friends here, too.
Aren't you getting paid by the counter?
Pish posh. Here, keep the change. Hunch was probably off, but I swear he's around here somewhere.
Are you absolutely sure it wasn't at a different park? There's a lot in this area.
I mean, if he's been around the area locally, he's gotta be camping by a park to make his next move. We don't even know what he looks like or where he's gonna strike next.
I mean, based on what I researched, he's a huge drunkard. He's also into cloaks and being tall and also very swift.
But is he a Swiftie, though?
Big cloaked man? Yeah, a cloaked man comes in and grabs the same drink every few days. Doesn't show his face, but always seems to wander in the direction of the town parks. Next thing he does is head to the superstore to create a concoction. Hoping to help you in some way, but please pay for the drinks correctly next time.
What's your deal with this myth, anyway?
We just wanna borrow something from him, that's all.
Borrow is a bit much. What's it for? Your magical escapades? Or is it for this wannabe street performer magician?
He just needs control over himself. That's it. Just control.
Guys, what if we make him come to us?
Dude, that's hella...
Okay, so he's here, but where exactly?
If I were hiding from society, what would it be? Ah, there it is.
What the hell?
Who are you? I wouldn't like to talk to strangers. We know of you, but never met you. I'm sure you've been dying to meet me, though I'm afraid I'm not a very good entertainer of dying questions. Lisa?
Antonio.
Oh, please, do sit down. It must have taken you a while to find me. Perhaps ages? Magical doohickeys always transforming on me.
So, what happened to the whole not being the Santiago thing?
Change, Lisa. You wouldn't understand.
I already understood it. It's you that hasn't. You said you would come back when you had it all figured out. Do you?
No es ninguna de sus preocupations.
Clearly it is. It's been more than a decade. And after you went wherever, I hear you're doing all these things. Lots of them don't make any sense, but I know that some of you've done.
So after all these years, all you want to do is tell me something I already know? I could have just tuned into a tape recorder for that.
You've had me worried sick, and allegedly you went so crazy that you got your family legacy name talked about again. But you said you wanted nothing else to add to that legacy. ¿Qué te pasa?
I am not adding anything to them in their name, and I am not crazy.
If you're not, why the hell am I hearing that you're using your magic to do these crazy things?
So, I see they still haven't added a height requirement to becoming a sorcerer.
5'2" is not bad.
Yes, it is.
You should have never gotten into it. Your mentor has too much faith in you.
I can do it. I just need to learn how to control my power.
You don't get it, do you? Magic is a cursed language. When you start to learn more and more, you'll begin to lose yourself. You'll realize how much you don't understand. Yep, it's not gonna be about control anymore.
Kinda still is.
I'll tell you one thing. You'll forever be compared to all the greats of our time. Many excellent people in sorcery. People being greater than they already are. Filling up legacies already mighty to add to. Approving big expectations for yourself.
It's not about that. I just want to understand how to use my power.
That's it. Nothing else? I want to understand you. I want to know what's in your mind. Nothing else on these last 3, 5, 7 years?
Not really complicated.
Well then, that's all you need to figure out?
Yeah.
I guess I can bestow this upon you. This deity was passed down over the ages. Every ancestor before me has used this to achieve excellence in power.
If you wouldn't mind, we'll be borrowing that now. Yoink. Really great monologue.
I'm afraid it won't be that easy, sorcerer.
Not dead, just paralyzed.
No, Mr. Guy! And the other guy!
Care to indulge me on your skills? Really? That's all you got? Kitty, I thought you had it all figured out. I'll make it easier so you don't have to deal with it like I did. I may not have it all figured out, but I can understand myself the best way I can.
That's not fair.
I'm sorry I didn't come back. I wanted to fix it on my own. I didn't want to drag you down. But I left. And I lost myself.
I would have done the same thing, but the things that you've done to others, whatever you've been doing for these past several years, if you had not just bottled everything up and let it out, then none of this would have happened.
I'm sorry.
Just rest, Antonio.
Well, Lapp, you finally did it. You got what you were looking for this whole past, 24 hours-ish. There's so many possibilities you could do with a Santiago.
What are you gonna do with it?
Well, I think I know what I'm gonna do with this.
Just aim! It's that simple.
I still don't get it.